Zeus, the godfather of the cosmos, a figure so dynamic in mythology and in history that so many different religions and different people have managed to form some sort of iteration of this big daddy in the sky. Dude rocked the house as a Greek Olympian god, king of the gods. And later, Rome managed to call him Jupiter, the biggest of the planets. Man was no joke and played an impact in freaking Disney and in Kratos, in everything. Zeus is such a powerful and daunting figure in his mythology that in different iterations and different fictional premises that center around different areas, you always have Zeus rolling around from God of War all the way to Records of Ragnarok as a massive force to be reckoned with. My audience has been asking me to do some power scaling shenanigans and talk about powerful characters and talk about who can beat Goku and who freaking can't. And you know what? I've spent years fighting the system, trying to make videos that I wanted to do and not what they wanted to do. But I guess our tastes finally clashed, and I'm down to do some power scaling videos every once in a while. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, relatively new to the game. Leave a like, subscribe, and let me know other characters that you wouldn't expect to be power scalable that should be power scaled. I want to give credit to the Omniversal Battlefield Wiki, which should be linked in the description because they helped a lot when it came to finding different feats from this man. And I want to make it very aware, I am talking about mythological Zeus. I'm not talking about different iterations of Zeus. Oh, this is the Zeus that comes from God of War. This is the Zeus from Record of Ragnarok. This is the Zeus that fucked your mother. Got him! I'm not talking about any of those Zeuses. I'm talking about mythology Zeus. Now, a little inspiration for this was a certain VTuber agency that just kicked off Mythos on Twitter, and they made a post, you know, retweet if Goku would win, leave a like if Zeus would win, because it's a VTuber agency where all the different Greek gods are being incarnated as freaking VTubers, and it's such a cool freaking idea. Link to them in the description as well. Incredibly epic stuff. I even have a little interview with, you know, Zeus.
Zeus
here, god of the skies.
The god incarnated as a VTuber towards the end of this video, where I reveal the epic twist on who would win the fight, Zeus or Goku. Stick around for that. That's epic. But without further ado, let's talk about some feats, some characters, and let's talk about just big, buff, epic guys just beating the fuck out of each other. It's what we all loved doing when we were children, fictionalizing all these fights, and it's what we're doing as adults, baby. Obvious Zeus powers include the sky. That's right, this dude can control the sky and all sky-related shenanigans. Man can drop lightning bolts on people, start typhoons or tornadoes. In fact, he can control the weather in general. Remember all the absolute bullshit shenanigans Weather Forecast had in JoJo's Part 6 where he could make it rain frogs and melt people from the inside because of random weather shit? Zeus could do all of that. He probably doesn't know the science behind it, but if you watch JoJo's Part 6, which apparently the Zeus VTuber probably did, I think it's a very likely reality that this guy could just start melting you by changing the ozone layer shenanigans and go out of the way with JoJo logic. But that literally is the smallest of feats we will be talking about. Weather manipulation is only a scale that exists in a place with skies. We are going to start talking about dimension-busting shiz, and this will mean very, very little. He also has all of the pretty generic god powers like superhuman strength, super speed, super reaction, super durability, which, I mean, let's be real, none of you are at all surprised about. And before getting into the actual details and numbers here with specific feats, I feel like it's worth mentioning and talking about the vast array of powers at his disposal that he can use to absolutely annihilate even the most dangerous of enemies. He can curse people, he can make people be forced to undergo crazy ordeals, he can shapeshift as it's been proven, which makes female sexy VTuber anime waifu Zeus basically canon. He could change other people's genders, he could manipulate fate. But I have 3 more powers that I wanted to mention with a little more specificness to it, aside from just, you know, the basic shape-shifting, which is, yeah, cool, but it's not exactly going to be that much of a threat against some of the higher-tier opponents. To really put to mind how dangerous this guy is, he has something called an Aegis Shield, which was later hilted with the legendary Head of Medusa, which, by the way, still works even though it was detached from Medusa's actual body. The Aegis Shield literally will petrify anyone that looks at it, and it will still activate even way post-mortem. Now that's what I call giving head! Alright, I'll see myself. An unaware foe, which usually is the place, or the case, that we talk about when we're referring to versus-type matches and power-scaling characters. These aren't characters that are coming in here with a whole battle plan or game plan where Batman had infinite years of prep time. But up against an unsuspecting foe, this just might mean absolute defeat on the spot. This isn't something that actually needs to penetrate any level of durability that his foe might have. This is something that just might absolutely and utterly destroy them from the inside the moment they look at it, and why wouldn't they look at it? He also could pull a one-piece Kizaru and turn into light. Which, I mean, obviously, as far as speed go, that's great, but it also puts him in an area that he can make himself completely intangible, taking the properties of both a wave and a particle and phase in and out of existence and time. And as far as, like, his abilities go, here's probably his most hacks ability: being able to just cast people into Tartarus. Being that he has this status of, like, god of the gods, he has the ability to just yoink people out of real life and throw them into Tartarus, the absolute darkest, deepest place of the underworld in Greek mythology. It comes with his absolute authority, and I don't know exactly how much hacks this counts as, that he can just yoink people out of anywhere and just throw them into the pits of hell? An endless void where they are just stuck for eternity, suffering the most possible and horrid of curses? Not only destroying people physically, but crushing them mentally. Escaping from Tartarus is near impossible for almost any being, and he could just freaking send them over there. As far as other abilities, I will be covering them a little bit later, because there is a slightly upgraded version of Zeus called Orphic Zeus, which isn't exactly Zeus from the Greek mythology, but it's that with kind of a twist. Orphic Zeus is way overpowered, and I will be covering him towards the end of the video. But I'm just talking about, you know, mythological Zeus and mythological Jupiter, because it's the same dude, so that's kind of who I'm going to be talking about on the base level here. So imagine being Big Daddy in the sky with all these powers, can control the weather, turn people to stone, turn into light, send people to Tartarus, shapeshift, freaking have 40,000 children, because this man has slept with more women than you can even believe exists.
Giggity, 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 ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Because I personally don't even think women are real. This man can transcend reality into some sort of fiction where women exist. That's crazy, brother. But now it's time to really start talking feats. This guy bench presses planets, which is very cool. Like, dude, that's Chuck Norris tier almost. But I say bench pressing planets kind of like just as with a finality to it, being like, bro, bench presses planets. It's so over. It's Jover, bro. Dude, the Greeks, the absolute Sigma male Greeks, worshipped a planet bencher. America and Biden, bro, it's just so sad.
Yeah, America, we eat eagles, shit, freedom, and freaking evade taxes. We're based and cool.
And our president is Biden, who can't walk up a flight of stairs. Then you have the Sigma male freaking Greeks out there posing and making Alex Louis Armstrong faces watching Zeus bench press planets. But that is literally a low end of what he can actually do. It's been stated that slight head movements that he makes, head movements, are powerful enough to shake the universe and alter reality forever. Like, I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, but I mean, what? He's also survived being, you know, attacked by a sword that can literally cut the heavens itself. So, man could also slice through something that doesn't actually exist in a corporeal dimension. Like, these are feats that are kind of unimaginable for most people. I mean, bro, on a low end of bench pressing planets, guy can wreck an entire solar system. On a slightly higher end, if you want to take it very literally, that a nod of his head can freaking alter reality and shake the universe, well, that is literally high universe level. And honestly, if this was Death Battle, they would have absolutely awarded him that, because they yoink and yank the shizzle out of every single character. So I guess, honestly, it just makes it cooler, so we're going to go with that too. Sure, why not? Now, as far as speed goes, as I've mentioned, this guy is as fast as light, at least. I mean, he can actually physically become light. But in a much more realistic way, if you wanted to measure this shiz, he fought against Typhon and went all around him multiple times. Typhon is bigger than the sun, and Zeus is able to go around him instantly. That is a lot faster than light for those of you calculating at home. But as far as other random feats, let me tell you some other god feats, because it's stated that he is the fastest of the gods. Hera can teleport. multiple gods could teleport, and he is faster than teleportation. In fact, Ares is supposed to be the fastest of the gods, faster than the teleporty ones, and Zeus is faster than Ares, because he's the fastest of the gods. So, zipping around Typhon, way faster than light, that's all really cool. But actually trading blows with a creature like Typhon, I think, states so much more about how strong Zeus is than you might think. Typhon is a creature so strong all the gods together weren't able to take him down. Zeus trading blows with him actually goes to show insane numbers. Zeus has been known to fight against Typhon, this horrifying monster, the mother of all monsters. All of monsters in existence are birthed from Typhon, as well as Gaia. Gaia being, the generation before even the Titans, and the iteration and incarnation of the Earth. Man fought against both of these guys, and both Gaia and Typhon are easily able to destroy universes at their very whims. And according to the Omniversal Battlefield Wiki, they can literally affect realms of existence, which is absolutely insane. This wiki has been instrumental into me actually looking shiz up and making this video. So, as far as his output goes, guy goes way faster than light. He has these insane amounts of powers, and his destructive capabilities and just brute strength are absolutely astronomical. Guy's also immortal. Let's talk about durability, because this dude can't be taken down all that easily either. Remember that shattering of the heavens thing I mentioned? The legendary sword that was able to literally slice through the fabric of the heavens? An incorporeal thing, something that's like an extra-dimensional weapon? That had no effect on Zeus. And as I've mentioned, that's the guy who traded blows with freaking Typhon and Gaia, as I've talked about, and still kind of around. So, while he is immortal, there are ways to defeat gods or incapacitate them. There are many instances in Greek mythology where you have this god or titan like Kronos, and they just kind of sliced him up and threw him in Tartarus and didn't really bother anybody. Yes, he was technically alive because he's immortal, but, does that really count for much? Like, let's be real. That's like someone saying, oh, I'm alive, I'm thriving, every day I fill up a new cum jar with my new favorite anime figure in there. I mean, is that guy really alive? Is he really counted as there? I mean, technically he's not dead, but my definition of dead is if the IRS will still chase you to pay taxes. If they will still chase you, you are not dead. They would not chase Kronos, who is technically immortal, so by all freaking metrics, he counts pretty much as dead. But then again, he comes back every once in a while, to wreak havoc and shit. I don't know, man. It's rough out there for those immortals. Thank God one day I will meet the cold embrace of death. Am I right, gamers? Leave a like if death is pog. Oh! Nihilism Nux, coming hard. But basically, Zeus is incredibly tough, will not be taken down easily, virtually immortal, can withstand dimensional and outer dimensional, extra-dimensional attacks that can literally wipe out reality. And as far as the whole zipping away from him idea, remember, this guy can banish people to Tartarus, so his range is also completely universal, because he can throw you into Tartarus from literally anywhere, and poof, you will be there. Man is unstoppable, unavoidable, inescapable, omnipotent, and definitely worthy of his title, King of the Gods. I mentioned all this without talking about his trusty Thunderbolt, his legendary dimensional, extra-dimensional attacks that can literally wipe out reality. And as far as the whole zipping away from him idea, remember, this guy can banish people to Tartarus, so his range is also completely universal, because he can throw you into Tartarus from literally anywhere, and poof, you will be there. Man is unstoppable, unavoidable, inescapable, omnipotent, and definitely worthy of his title, King of the Gods. I mentioned all this without talking about his trusty Thunderbolt, his legendary weapon. This is not Thunderbolt, oh, ooh la la, thing in the sky, lightning, ooh, scary. No, I'm talking about a weapon that was crafted to end the war of the gods against the Titans. A Thunderbolt so powerful it could defeat infinite creatures like Typhon and Gaia. This Thunderbolt is something so powerful it could shake all of existence, all of the universe. And again, according to the wiki, it could go past all that and affect the primordial void of chaos itself. Which sounds scary, I don't know what that means, but holy crap. Lois, that's insane. So, now that we've talked about strength, feats, durability, speed, weaponry, all these insane things that he has in his arsenal, I am still being incredibly charitable and lowballing Zeus. Because if I would be talking about Orphic Zeus, as I mentioned a bit earlier, I think it's time to jump into the meat and potatoes of what Orphic Zeus is all about. According to Orphism, Zeus is able to consume everything in the universe, all of its gods, all of its matter, and turn Zeus into a panpsychist universe. According to Orphism, Zeus literally can become the embodiment of space and time and work around that. It is a power that will allow him to control his own fate, and the fate of anything in any existence. All those incredible highball stats and that I've been giving you until now of destroying universes and stuff, this is before even touching Orphic Zeus. His destructive ability increases so much because he becomes an embodiment of the cosmos. His speed becomes infinite as well because he becomes all of existence. He is the universe. The universe is just part of Zeus. His durability will also skyrocket because becoming the embodiment of space-time makes him literally unaffectable by anything that can't actually shatter space and time. And even if it could, that's only part of what makes him him. That's not who he is, actually. It's just a small fragment of the power that Zeus managed to obtain. But again, I want to focus a little more on regular Zeus, because I think that's the more accepted mythological Zeus or Jupiter character. I feel like Orphic Zeus is kind of insane. I feel like Orphic Zeus to Zeus is what Dragon Ball fans think Goku is. But anyway, getting into the big question. Can Zeus, my guy, this dude, heaven shaking, earth benching, sky slaughtering, pompous adulterer guy, can he beat Goku? Because I really want to kind of frame to you exactly how strong this is. This is not a joke. To be completely honest, I don't know. Before doing the research for this video, I was really definitely certain that Goku would end up being like an absolute dub. Like, I thought Goku would surely clobber someone like Zeus. But the way I see it, I am not so certain anymore. I feel like it would genuinely be a pretty close fight. If you went with Orphic Zeus, I really think he and Goku are very, very similar in strength, with maybe Orphic Zeus having something of an edge. But when we're talking about base Zeus, without getting into the whole Orphism of it all, just regular Zeus with his massively faster than light feats and his universe-shaking shenanigans, I legitimately think Goku would absolutely annihilate him. And I know it kind of sucks to say. Literally been yanking and wanking Zeus this entire video. Sorry, VTuber Zeus. I'm so sorry to say this, but without getting into the Orphism of it all, bro, Zeus has no chance against someone like Goku. Goku, in his regular Super Saiyan God form, could have destroyed the entire universe with his clash against Beerus, and he is dozens and dozens, if not hundreds or thousands of times stronger than he is right there. Zeus is strong, universal level at his best, and can even supersede something like that once you get into Orphic Zeus. But Goku has easily proved that he is past that. I feel like some moves that Zeus has could actually clobber Goku. Like, psychology-wise, I don't think Goku's mind is strong enough to survive Tartarus, so if he does zap him into Tartarus, I don't know if he would even have the mental faculties to instant transmission his way out of there. And also, as far as durability goes, I do think Zeus, if he could actually land a hit, that's a fat dubski for my boy. I do think Zeus's lightning bolt would put Goku away. We've seen Goku hurt by far less dangerous shiz, but without gimmicks like petrification or banishing him to Tartarus, just on a pure destructive level, Goku will win 10 times out of 10. Not trying to take the edge off a really cool bombastic video where I'm overplaying this guy. I'm just giving to y'all straight. But there's one thing that Goku will not be able to take from Zeus. Zeus's incredible riz. Oh my god, you just have Greek women doing their own thing, minding their own business, and then along came Zeus! Yo, Zeus, how is it going?
I just finished eating dinner and cheesecake, so I'm winning.
Let's go! So,
hey,
as you know, there's been a bit of a hot debate on social media lately. Who would win, Zeus or Goku?
Me.
And
obviously.
I have to say that this debate is a lot more complicated than I would have expected. Oh my god, I went through all the power scaling of it all, and I wanted to call you to give the actual analysis, if that's okay.
Okay.
So,
please. Enlighten me.
Before I give you any details, can you please promise not to turn me into like a goose or like have sex with my wife or something? Please.
Sure, yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Yeah, we get that homie treatment. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Homie treatment. Yes.
Yeah, you sound very sincere, and it's making me very comfortable. Okay. So, Zeus has a lot of special abilities. There were a lot of reasons why I thought Zeus would potentially be able to take this. Alright? Man is super fast, super strong, can control the weather. He's immortal, right? He slash she, they are immortal, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be good
It's
and
okay.
cool about that.
I am gender fluid. That is
Let's go.
canon right there.
Canon!
Hey.
Zeus can shapeshift, can petrify people because he has Medusa's head on his shield, okay? On their shield! Oh god, oh god, no!
Sure.
Manipulation. This guy can teleport people into Tartarus, okay? Like, that's an actual ability he has as leader of the gods. He just, like,
Yes.
zapped right into Tartarus. That's actually insane. As far as speed goes, Zeus was able to travel around Typhon, one of these crazy monsters that's like the godfather of all monsters. And
The godfather.
Typhon is the size of the sun, and he was able to go around Typhon in an instant, which means he moves way faster than light. He can also turn himself into light. And as far as just strength, Zeus bench presses planets, and a movement of his head shakes the fabric of reality.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Why are you sounding so happy about this?
Because I am winning.
Also, special magic swords that sliced through Orpheus, that sliced through the incorporeal sky, had no effect on Zeus. That means a dimension-busting weapon could not beat Zeus. This is all actually insane. So basically, Zeus is incredibly powerful. However, man would get blown out like a candle by Goku.
What? After all of that,
Goku would
after all
curb
of my
stomp.
resume that you have read to me,
Yeah.
you say I would be decked out. I would be decked by Goku.
No, you would be cum dumpstered by Goku. Like,
Oh
it
my
would
fucking-
be like... I'm so sorry. I tried to express it. Okay, so there's another version of Zeus called Orphic Zeus, that according to Orphism, Zeus is a lot more powerful. Like, Zeus absorbed all of the cosmos and all of reality and all that shit. So, according to Orphism, Zeus is great. That Zeus could probably beat Goku. However, base Zeus, that, like, we talk about in basic mythology...
Yeah.
So Goku fought a god of destruction, and when they punched at each other, their punch was so strong they had to hold back from destroying the universe. That was before he reached Super Saiyan God Blue or Ultra Instinct. He is hundreds of times stronger than that right now. And he's fighting on like a multiversal plane instead of just in one universe. So
God damn it.
Basically, you get absolutely
He's
curb
better.
stomped by Goku.
Yeah.
Like,
I really thought I'd win another one.
yeah, it's not. I put you against Goku.
Ah,
Well, listen.
why?
Listen, bullying Zeus has become my new favorite pastime. Very
Oh my
exciting for when I power scale
Not you
Poseidon.
too.
And then I'll put
Please. Everyone
Poseidon
does
up
it
against
now.
Aquaman and be like, wow, Poseidon's so strong.
Don't tell me I'm the only one who loses out of all of the matchups with my sister.
Listen, I didn't do the other ones yet, but maybe. That would be awesome. If it makes you feel any better,
Queen of the
Goku could beat
gods.
everyone else too. But yeah, I just felt like you had to hear it here first.
Why did you have to destroy me with this news? It could have been anything. You could have just said my entire resume and just ended the video there.
Honestly,
that would have
you
been a
are
great
so
video.
Right. You are literally so right. I could have done that. But due to my extreme levels of pettiness, I decided to not do that. I literally could have just read off the resume. I could have talked you up, like literally built you up as like this incredible deity, because like, let's be real here. That's what you are. But then I just had to add
Damn right
the
I
one
am.
line at the end. would
You
get
just had to. Oh my! I got
deep
cum dumpstered by
space
Goku.
railed
No.
by Goku.
Don't. Oh my gosh! Make that the thumbnail. Zeus gets railed by Goku.
No. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, definitely check out Zeus. Link to Zeus is in the description to her Twitter, her Twitch, and her YouTube. She's a fantastic
Hey.
VTuber. Really looking forward to see where you go from here.
Thank you. Even
LC.
though you basically kind of gave me a backhanded compliment with my long ass resume and then said I'm gonna get cum dumpstered by Goku.
Dude, this was an actual
Yeah.
analysis, okay? This is like a 25-minute long video, probably, just detailing how epic Zeus is and ending on the big crescendo of would get cum dumpstered by Goku.
Oh my god.
I am so evil!
Why must you ruin me today? Oh.
I mean it as a compliment. Sort
I
of.
know. I appreciate it, but damn, bro. Damn. I
I
thought you had my
appreciate
back. Never mind.
So did Goku.
As a fellow One Piece fan, I thought you had my back.
Oh, you gotta
Never
hit me
mind.
where... To be fair, though, you would beat anyone in the world of One Piece. So that makes you feel
I-
any better.
No, I can't beat Luffy.
Oh, yeah, you'd
He's-
annihilate Luffy.
He'd fuck me over because he's immune to me.
No.
am-
You do not. You don't understand. Zeus's Thunderbolt, Lightning Bolt. Zeus's Lightning Bolt is so powerful. It stopped Gaia. Gaia, you know, the Earth Mother,
Yeah.
one of the beings of creation, a generation before even the Titans. The Lightning Bolt stopped that shit. So you'd annihilate Luffy as it stands.
I appreciate that, even though we all know the truth, you know.
Yeah, but I could.
He's made out of
Luffy
rubber.
in this
He
video.
has Gear 5! He has Gear 5! He can hold thunder now! He's got a fucking deck baby!
All right. If you want to pronounce yourself to lose to Luffy, also that's fair, honestly.
You know what? I'll lose to Luffy anytime. Actually worth it. For the King of the Pirates, sure.
For some random space alien guy with a tail, oh man.
Luffy's based.
Luffy
It has
is
to be
pretty
said. Luffy is pretty based, yes.
Extremely base. Well, you have a fan in me
Extremely.
already, so let's
Hey.
freaking go.
Fellow One Piece fans unite. Let's fucking go.
Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. This is one of the first power scale type videos I've made, and I really enjoyed it. Let me know if I should continue annoying the Mythos VTubers by power scaling Poseidon and Hades, as well as any other shenanigans. I really wanted to do a deep dive in, like, the extent of Pokemon power scaling, comparing it to alternate universes. I don't know, Arceus versus War Greymon. We'll see how far that goes. Let me know other stuff you want me to cover. Thank you all so much for bearing with me on this journey, and I will get better at this as time goes. I've probably made some mistakes. Check out the Omniversal Wiki. They were awesome. Like, what a cool site. And remember to stay weird, fam.
motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D.